Hello, ESL learners from all over the world. Thank you for joining us again today. So, today we will be looking at in versus into. Now, these words, my students usually make a mistake when they are trying to figure out which one to use, whether they should use in or they should use into. Now, when we are talking about in, we are talking about something that is already inside a place or a space. Okay, so let us say something that is already inside a place or space. For example, when we say the books are in the backpack. So that tells us that the books are already inside the backpack. They're in the backpack. Example number 2, she is sitting in the car. So she is inside the car. Now, the second one, into, on the other hand, it shows us movement towards a place or a thing. So you are still moving inside. So you are not yet inside, you are moving. So it just shows movement from outside to inside. So let's put it here. So let's say shows movement from outside to inside a place. Now, let us look at examples. So we would say he jumped into the pool. So he was outside the swimming pool and he jumped into the pool. Example number 2, she walked into the room. So she was outside and now she has walked into the room. Now let us get started with the quiz. So question number 1 says, the dog is sleeping bed. The dog is sleeping bed. So, two things that we should consider with this sentence. So, sleeping is sleeping and then bed. So, what does this tell us? This tells us that the dog is already sleeping. And where are they sleeping? They're sleeping in the bed. So, we would say our answer is in because the dog is already on the bed. So it's not like they're getting into bed, they are already on the bed. So our answer would be in the bed. Let us go to question number 2. She went the room quietly. So she went, meaning went is the past tense of go. And where is she going? The room. So which one did we say shows movement? Into. So she went into the room quietly. So she is not already in the room. She is still going into the room. Okay, let us say she is not already in the room. She is still going into the room. Let us go to number 3. The milk, the fridge. So, for example, the milk, the fridge. So, our fridge is where we keep things to cool down or to be cool or cold. So, what does that tell us? So, we are not hearing someone is putting the milk into the fridge, but the milk is already in the fridge. So, the right answer would be in. So, our milk is already in the fridge. So, it is already inside. Number 4, he walked the garden to see the flowers. Okay, so for example, let us look at walked in this sentence. So, walk tells us or it shows movement. So, it shows that this person is moving. So where are they going? They're going into the garden to see the flowers. So our correct answer is into, because the person is walking into the garden to see the flowers. Let us move up. So number 5, my phone is my pocket. So let us look at pocket is going to be our keyword in this sentence. So pocket is when you're wearing pants or when you're wearing jeans, you have a compartment, which is a pocket, where you put your keys, you put your wallet. In this case, this person put their wallet. So it shows us that the wallet is already inside the pocket. So pocket shows us that it is a place where the person has put their phone. Number 6, she jumped the swimming pool. Again, we look for movement or we look for place. In this case, we see movement because jump, it means that you are moving. It shows us movement. And in this case, jumping into the swimming pool. So it tells us that the person is going into the swimming pool. So they're jumping into the swimming pool. So we are not even halfway. We're just 3/4 into this quiz, but I would still like to know how you're doing. Is this easy to understand? And are you able to follow my instructions and to follow my explanation? If there's anything you don't understand that you would like me to repeat or go over, please leave it down in the comments down below. Let us continue. Number 7, they are sitting in the classroom. So what does sitting tell us? So sitting already tells us that they are not moving. So no movement. And classroom, let's look at classroom, is a place. So classroom is a place. So it already shows us that they are in a place and they are sitting. So what is our answer going to be? Our answer is going to be in. Number 8, he puts the keys in his bag. So he puts the keys in his bag. So put, what does that tell us? So put means that the person is taking something and they're putting it in their bag. So it shows us movement. So let's say shows movement, that something is going into the bag. So coming from either outside and they're now putting something in the bag. So it shows us movement. So he put the keys into his bag. So he put the keys into his bag. Let us go to number 9. So number 9 says, there are many people in the shop. So there are many people in the shop. Let us look at shop. So shop, what does it tell us? So it tells us that it is a place. So it is a location. Now in this sentence, do we see anything that has to do with movement? So are the people moving, going into the shop? No, the people are already inside the shop. So we are going to use in. The correct answer is in the shop. Number 10, she fell in the river. So fell already tells us that it is some form of movement. So there is some form of movement on the person's part. So it shows us that in this case, they are falling into the river. So movement, let's say towards, the river. So meaning they're going inside the river. So which one has movement? Into. So the person, she fell into the river. Let us go to number 11. I saw a bird, the tree. I saw a bird, the tree. So the person saw a bird in a tree. So what does this tell us? It tells us that it is the location. So the correct answer is going to be in, because the person didn't say, I saw the bird flying into a nest or something like that. Let us continue to number 12. The teacher came the office. So the teacher came the office. So came already shows movement. So if you are coming or going to a place, you are moving towards it. So in this case, movement towards the office. So the teacher is moving towards the office. So which one do we use when there is movement? We use into. The teacher came into the office. Number 13. The fish are the water. Are the fish moving to the water? No. So, for example, the fish are already in the water, so it is their location. So that is where they stay. Which one do we use for location or place? We use in. Our next one, he ran the house because it was raining. The house because it was raining. So ran shows us movement. So when you are running, in this case, he is running towards the house. So the correct one to use is into. So he ran into the house because it was raining. So he was running away from the rain and into the house. Number 15. She found money in her wallet. So wallet, what does it show us? It shows us it is the location or place. So she found money in her wallet in a place, so there is no movement. So in this case, we have to say she found money in her wallet, because for example, if we were to use into, we would have said she put money into her wallet. But in this case, that is not the case. So let us write an example with into. So let us say she put money into her wallet to show movement. So to show that the money was moving towards the wallet. In this case, the money was going inside the wallet. Let us go to number 16. He went the library to borrow books. Number 16. So what does it tell us? So the fact that he is moving. So we said went is the past tense of go. So he is going somewhere. In this case, he is going to the library. So let us say the person, he is going into the library. So he is going to the library to borrow a book. So what is our answer going to be? So remember, movement means into. So we use into. Let us go to number 17. There are some toys in the box. So the box, what does it show us? So the box shows us that it is a place or location where we put things. So in this case, they put the toys inside the box. So our correct answer is going to be in. So there are some toys in the box. Let us go to number 18. Let's move up to number 18. These are the last three questions that we are going to do. So number 18, the thief broke the car and stole the radio. So, broke, what does that tell us? So the thief broke, so they are entering. So when a thief comes into your house without your knowledge, they are entering they're breaking into your house. So he is entering, in this case, the car. So which one do we use? We use into. The thief broke into the car and stole the radio. Number 19. They are working in the office today. So what does office tell us? So office tells us the location. So they are in a location or in a place. So they are working in the office today. So, for example, they are already in the office. Now, number 20, she poured water in the glass. So, for example, this one I'm not going to do, but I can already see some of the keywords that you can look for when you're doing this sentence. I would like for each and every one of you to write it down in the comment section down below, and also to tell us where you are watching from. I would love to see how people from different countries answered this question. Now, in my line of work where I teach English online, I meet students from all over the world, and even though sometimes they make similar mistakes, but sometimes they are slightly different. That is why I would like to know where each person is writing from. So, for example, if you are watching from India, you can say, India, my answer is. If you are watching from Poland, you can say, Poland, my answer is. If you are watching from Nigeria, you can say, Nigeria, my answer is. So those were just a few examples of how I would love for you to write the answers in the comments down below. Now we are going to stop here for today. Thank you all for watching and staying with me till the very end. If you have not done so, please subscribe, like, and share these videos with your friends who are also trying to improve their English. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.